The biggest consumer recall in U.S. history is underway. Takata's airbag recall doubling last week, now impacting nearly 34 million drivers that are supposed to replace the defective and potentially deadly airbags. Still lots of questions unanswered. My next guest wants to get to the bottom of this once and for all. Joining me now, the chairman of the House Energy and Commerce Subcommittee on Commerce, Manufacturing and Trade, Congressman Michael Burgess of Texas. Congressman, welcome back to the show. So good to have you here. I know you're going to lead the questioning next week. Tell me, what are the questions you want to have answered?
Well, as you recall, the last time we had the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration in was last December, and there were plenty of unanswered questions that day. We also had the manufacturer of the Takata airbag in that day, and there was very little information that he would divulge. Well, we've got to have moved far beyond that point. Still don't know that there's a root cause that has been identified as to why these airbag ruptures are occurring, and that is the underpinning, unsettling aspect of this investigation. I'm grateful that NHTSA did expand the recall last week. I'll tell you my own experience. Most people aren't aware that there is a massive recall going on out there.
Well,
so
that's
if I can accomplish one thing this afternoon, you better check your VIN number against the NHTSA database. It's safercar.gov, and enter your VIN number in, or take it back to, or call your dealer and say, am I included in this recall?
All right.
Because there are a lot of cars out there.
You got a lot on the table there. Let's break this down a little bit. You've mentioned a lot of different things here. Number one, we don't know if the new airbags are going to be any better, and they need to be tested. That's what we keep hearing from experts in the field. Will you demand that?
Yeah, you have to. And right now, it's not even clear that there is an adequate supply of the new airbags to replace the ones that are being recalled. And forgive me, I'm just a little bit. The fellow from Takata Airbags last time was not forthcoming in his testimony, so I have. I regard their ability to provide the replacement products. I'm a little bit circumspect about that.
Wow. Well, I know a lot of people out there have lots of questions about those airbags and are concerned as well. You join a relatively large group of people who are asking questions about them tonight. Here's what Fred Upton had to say, who's chairman of the committee. We've endured a year of Takata ruptures and recalls, and families are still at risk. No excuses. Congressman, let me ask you this question. Has NHTSA done its job? Shouldn't they be on the hot seat as well?
Well, they will come in, and Dr. Roskine, the new administrator at NHTSA, will be there, and he is going to be prepared to answer our questions. And I look at that as a difference from where we were perhaps 8 months ago. So I think the willingness of the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration to work with the subcommittee, it's been a fairly open process between the two. So I will take him at his word. He will be there and be prepared to answer our questions, and I think that's a good thing. There will be questions that can't be answered, and I do understand that. But I also will have the Automobile Alliance and the Global Auto Group in a very daunting task that they face in getting the information out to their customers to get the recalled automobiles back in and get them fixed before we have another tragedy. And that's the main thing.
Well, and there's going to be a big lag, even if you called today.
Goes off again.
Pardon me, sir. Even if you called today, there's no guarantee that you will get that product in any reasonable amount of time. We called dealers right here in New York City. Some of them laughed at us, frankly, when we asked how long it would take. Others told us that they won't even be in the building until July or August. So I think if you know about this, you're concerned. If you don't know about this and you don't know whether your car has a Takata airbag, I'm just going to repeat what you said, Congressman Burgess. Get the VIN number, the vehicle identification number, off of your car. It's either in the jamb of the door or it's up by the windshield. Check it out, 17 number digit, safercar.gov, or better yet, call your dealer to find out if that's a Takata airbag. Congressman Burgess, thanks for coming on the show tonight. So good to see you. Appreciate your time.
Good to see you. Thank you.